afternoon. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. This is a continuation of mourning. This man is mourning over a woman that he thought was an empress, but was just like a trick that the Matrix sent them. It's the play on words for me. I'm so funny. So it's the play on the words for me that I'm really loving here. But nonetheless, to use discernment by using his other senses beside what you can see with your eyes and touch with your hands. You got a little bit, you got to pay more attention to people's actions, how they show up in the world, how they treat people, the energy that they embody, how their mind works, how they actually really think. Pay attention to the energy signature based on whether they have the capacity to love. Are they humanitarian? A real true one, not someone wearing a mask. Is it somebody that truly embodies empathy and compassion with the sword and knows how to execute boundaries with the right people, places, and things and situations? So nonetheless, something has completely come out and was illuminated about someone that can't be hidden any longer. And someone's gone to jail. And there is absolutely nothing somebody can do about that at this point. Okay, who's going to prison? Holy Divine Spirit, who is going to prison? Someone that's very childish. Someone that's very childish has bad karma. Somebody that's very childish that has very bad karma with the wheel of fortune, that didn't get away with hurting and harming you, that someone has to let go of. I just saw the Strength card, which is a Leo, Queen of Pentacles. It could be both a Leo and an Aquarius. Okay, I'm seeing both a Leo and an Aquarius. There's too much information out in the open about two people that are about to go to jail. And there's a man that was provided an experience by the Matrix that was supposed to help sharpen his intuitive function. Okay, and to help activate his heart, so that he can learn empathy and compassion, a better humanitarian towards other living creatures and people that he shares the planet with. So this was something created for him by the Matrix to help level him up and get him back in alignment with his spiritual contract, which would put him in alignment for his prosperity and abundance. Okay, let's go. So who's going to jail and prison? It might be both a Leo and an Aquarius. Something's over. Yeah, somebody has to release. It's too much of a burden to have these people walking around in broad daylight with all these crimes on their back that are open to the public, that are fully exposed. Because these people can't control their emotions, and they're to the point where because they're very sloppy. They're very sloppy because they can't regulate their emotions. All their spell work keeps backfiring because they don't have any real power, and they can't move forward with what they were trying to do to an Empress, okay? An Aquarius, what they were working on. They're not going to get away with it, okay? So if this Aquarius energy was working very hard, still trying to orchestrate with someone to do death spells and to do black magic, to try to take out an Empress, it's a failure. Okay, it's not going to happen. This person thought they were going to take out the Empress, but he's not. And to avoid a tower, this person has to go to prison. Yeah. Yeah, and the tower for this Emperor energy right here, the Aries, is the loss of all his money. That's it. So who's going to jail is an Aquarius and possibly a Leo. And again, this experience is provided by the Matrix to help grow this Emperor's soul. Okay? Someone might be gaslighting them and jumping up and down. Look at my boobs. Look at my boobs go up and down. You can't send me to jail. But it's really just a little ding in the Matrix that this person's trying to learn It's like their ancestors are on the other side spiritually looking like, come on, go deeper. You can do it. You can do it, son. You can do it. Your ancestors are rooting for you. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. And this person, like, I do see her boobs going up and down while she's jumping up and down, gaslighting me about going to jail and caring about me. So maybe that means because of the way her breasts are going up and down, she must care about me. You know, just something. Their ancestors want them to spiritually wake up and to use their discernment and to use wisdom in the decisions that they make. And this person is very shallow, and their ancestors are, and the matrix are trying to teach them a lesson with it's not even a real person. They think it is because they can touch and feel it, but you can touch and feel everything in the matrix. You understand? It's like Siddhartha when he was going through enlightenment, and he was fasting and meditating, and Mara, the devil, the one that created the matrix and didn't want him to escape from the matrix, tried to create an illusion. Quick, I need 3 dancing girls. And there were 3 voluptuous dancing girls, wiggling their hips and doing some kind of seductive dance for him and whatnot. And he was Mara, the creator of the matrix, okay, which would be like the devil, the one that wants to keep you trapped to an illusion of your ego, of who you are, what you represent, and everything, that wants to keep you stuck on this wheel. I have to do something quickly to keep you engaged. So he got sexy dancing women to try to trick Siddhartha. Like, I know you're aroused. I know you're sexually attracted. You want them, don't you? And they're dancing and dancing. And finally, he was like, y'all are not real. Y'all are not real to me. I've conquered already my sexual energy, and I have discipline and self-control. And what I see here is something that I know is not real. You're just a part of this matrix trying to suck me back in through some central experience connected to my ego, which is in this matrix, my carnal animal nature. And I'm not an animal. I'm a god. I come from somewhere else. Okay? And you're not going to put me back into some animal mindset. And then the women turned into Mata. Ha! Yeah, you're right. I was the devil. I was the devil the whole time. What, you don't like what I created? You don't like my matrix anymore? You don't like dancing women? How? Yeah, I know that's the same pleasure that dogs and cats and animals on the planet get to reproduce in these horrible human bodies where we're subjected to freezing cold and burning heat and hard labor to survive and to eat and be comfortable, and suffering of our desires, our desire to be warm, our desire to eat, our desire to eliminate waste, boo-boo. Yeah, I know. I know the pleasures that come with desire, and those desires lead to suffering, because then you have children, then you got to raise and provide for children, and then you stay on the wheel. I know, Mara. You're not tricking me. I know about your matrix. So then, he appeared like he was attacking him with arrows. You know the story and understand. So what's going on with this Emperor energy is their ancestors are praying that they're able to see through the illusion of the big booby, big behind girl and understand she's just a part of the matrix to keep them stuck from getting in alignment with their spiritual inheritance and abundance. It's a distraction of the matrix to appeal to the senses that belong to an animal. Okay, you're more animal. And their ancestors want to wake up their spiritual senses through more discernment and intuition. Okay, or they're going to go completely flat broke. The 9 of Pentacles reverse. That's why even in the Christian Bible, they talk about when at least one of them makes it, you should see the celebration in the heavens of all the people. What are they talking about? What they're talking about is when one soul, after many incarnations, reaches enlightenment, because it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter heaven. And a rich man is a person that's concerned with earthly wealth and riches connected to the matrix. That's false. It's an ego. And when you're concerned with materialistic things, the rich man, you can't focus on that straight and narrow path that you have to follow to get in alignment, to get on the path of enlightenment so you can get off of this wheel. It's hard. It's not easy because it's a lot of suffering and desires and pleasures, physical, animalistic pleasures connected to the matrix. And it's hard to break out of it when when you haven't disciplined all of your animal carnal nature. So that's why it's such a celebration in the heavens, the higher realms, when one soul finally is able to master themselves and break out off of the wheel. That's what the Christian Bible is talking about when they say, when at least one makes it. When at least one makes it, they celebrate. Big celebration in the heavens because they're like, oh my God, we sent you clues, we sent hints, we sent people to you, we sent messages, we sent owls to you, we were all hoping that you would finally get it. You should have seen how we were all watching and praying that you wouldn't fall for that illusion over there. You understand? So that's what they're talking about. When at least one soul makes it into heaven, the ancestors, it's such a celebration. And they're just talking about one soul is able to reach the level of mastery and break out the matrix. That's what they're talking about. Okay? And it steps to that happen over incarnations and incarnations. You understand? To escape off this wheel. So whoever this emperor is, they're going to go broke if they don't. And like what I was saying before was, at the end of the day, this emperor energy is still a narcissist. They are still an unhealed narcissist because that's why they attracted a narcissist. Okay? And at the end of the day, nothing is more important to a narcissist than their own effort and their own ability to self-indulge and create a comfortable life for themselves. Like literally nothing is more important to them than that. So if it comes down to their money, that's going to give them a comfortable life, and this woman, they're going to choose the money. No matter how much they desire to be with whoever this energy is they're sexually attracted to, they're going to choose themselves first because they're still a narcissist at the end of the day. And you got to love it. You got to really, really love that dynamic. This is a narcissist that doesn't want to let go of his supply because it's connected to his ego. It's like a trophy wife type energy, okay? Because of a physical appearance. But that very same person is the reason they're going to lose all their money and their comfort. And there's nothing more important than a narcissist's comfort. They're like, I can replace you with another trophy. But the money, no, I'm not about to be broke with you, okay? If anything is important here, this is about me, not you, okay? A narcissist will never disappoint. A narcissist will never disappoint to put themselves first. This man probably think with his money, he'll probably go find somebody else. So these people are fighting right now, but I think that he's going to choose his money. I think he's going to choose his money over trying to save her because she can be replaced because she's nothing but a look. Yeah, cycle's over, the world card. Yeah. These people could be really fighting and cursing each other out. The Knight of Wands reverse, the Page of Pentacle reverse, about her being so reckless in crime she tried to commit to try to steal other divine energy in order to manifest for him. But it's a missed opportunity because she doesn't have that true energy. And she, along with an Aquarius, are both going to jail. Okay. All right, what are the messages? Holy Spirit. Broke. He can save his supply and go broke. He could save his supply and go broke. Or he can give up his supply and get in alignment, get his money, and go back out and get some other supply if he chooses not to heal. Which just means he'll get another lesson, which is fine because that's what we're on earth for, lessons. Okay? Theft. That's what we're here for, the lessons. Absolutely. The lessons. Man, when they were testing Siddhartha, the Buddha, and Mata created the Dancing Girls. Them joints, they were like Genie from I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, I just told y'all my age. I Dream of Jeannie. Y'all remember when she used to do like this over her head and be like, do 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 do. Y'all remember joints? They used to come on before Gilligan's Island and your little stories. Bewitched. Y'all remember Bewitched with the nose? Ding, 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 ding. Child, I gotta be honest, I used to love I Dream of Jeannie. I used to love that show. Eight of the Nuff. I used to love them little shows, child. But yeah, I did. She was married to the military man and she was a genie in a bottle. Child. I love Lucy. Lucy. All right, what is the message? What is, what's this? Blizzard. Okay. There might be some circumstance surrounding a blizzard. Somebody might cut grass, be a landscaper energy. Somebody might need to take a spiritual bath because of something somebody did. Somebody needs to make sure they get the QSIP case file number on every single case attached to their social security number in a court. Okay. Something very sad might be about to happen to somebody because of something they did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. Next in line to die. I knew it. I knew it. Somebody that was speaking against you. Child, to help somebody get away with a theft. All right, we about to see what this is about. Somebody did something to you that's about to die. I'm letting you know. Somebody did something to someone in my collective and they're about to die because of what they did. Child, let's see what they did first. Somebody was secretly working against you to try to make you broke. And this came out with next in line to die. Sad face. Child. Tell me about this landscaper cuts the grass type energy. Somebody was planning on doing something. Somebody was trying to make a plan. This could be someone that cuts your grass or could cut the grass in your neighborhood, in your community, your HOA. If you live in, this could be a maintenance person in your apartment complex. Take it as it resonates. But this is some kind of landscaper energy here, okay, that was trying to create some kind of an illusion. Okay. Somebody that might work outdoors, cutting grass or landscaping, they took very quick action to do something to try to create an illusion, okay, because they were emotionally manipulated by somebody that made them an offer. They accepted this offer and they did something because they were expecting you to have a tower. Somebody's landscaper or someone that cuts their grass thought you were going to have a tower if they did something like someone made them an offer to do to you. But apparently, if you're watching me right now, you didn't have a tower. They created an illusion. What was this illusion consisting of, please? What did this illusion, the Three of Cups reverse? They were trying to create an illusion that they were not celebrating with somebody. Or they didn't have any connection to possibly a false person. It might be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and an Aquarius, and others. So there's somebody that might cut someone's grass, trim bushes, and do things like that was trying to create an illusion. This might be a younger person. They were trying to create an illusion that they were not connected to a coven and a group of people that were making them offers to do things like bury things in your community where you walk by or where you walk to get to your car, or if you have a house, a lawn, or even if you have a townhome, to bury things in the ground for them to do spell work on you because they thought they were going to create a tower and get paid a lot of money. They did accept this offer. They did make an offer. I feel like with this grass, I'm looking at this page Page of Pentacles standing on right here. I feel like this lawn person buried something in the ground that you would either step on or walk past to get to your vehicle or whatever. And they went along with it. I'm looking at the grass here. They did. They buried something here in the ground. Okay? This is the younger person that buried something in the ground because they took this offer. Lord, Lord. Uh-oh. Somebody could be an earth sign or a water sign. So they created an illusion because they thought that they were going to get away with this, and you would never know that they were working with this group, this coven or cult against you to do some spell work on you. And they thought you were going to die and they were going to get rich and not have to cut grass anymore or do this landscaping anymore. They really thought you didn't know. They thought that you saw them as somebody that was like straight up, the Knight of Cups, someone that was honest, someone that was just an ally, a worker, someone that was friendly out here trying to get it honest. So they thought that you were someone that was just out here trying to get it honest. They thought that's how you saw them. You're just an honest kid or an honest young man trying to get your landscaping business on, or you're just working for the apartment complex or whatever. And because of that, right now, an Aquarius might be cutting them off, or they're cutting off an Aquarius. Somebody's cutting somebody off right now because you didn't die. Tell me about this blizzard energy, please. And something's over. Uh-oh. Justice? Something, a blizzard is justice for somebody? Justice for who? What happened in a blizzard? Somebody didn't get their wish fulfillment, and something could have happened connected to a blizzard. To someone, all right? Clarify blizzard. What is this blizzard energy? Or is it lizard? Lizard. What is this blizzard energy, holy divine spirit? Someone might have been trying to create an injustice for someone in Aquarius, and someone might not be able to heal from something. The star in reverse could talk about someone unable to heal from something. Someone might be getting divorced from somebody. Somebody could have gotten a message from somebody about what? That they're cutting them off. Oh, they got a message from an Aquarius that an Aquarius was cutting them off because you're still alive. Okay. And what does this have to do with the blizzard? Okay. Maybe there's a blizzard connected to whoever this person is. Whatever this night energy that cuts grass or trims bushes where you live, they made an offer and it didn't work. So whatever the offer they made, maybe someone lives in an area where there was a blizzard recently. Whatever the offer they made this person, they let them know because it didn't work, they're cutting them off. Yeah, a King of Pentacles Aquarius made them an offer of a large amount of money, and they're not going to get this large amount of money. They're not going to get this Ace of Pentacles because you're still alive, and now they're cutting them off. Somebody just might be living in area where there are blizzards. They didn't get what they were expecting. This is a younger person. It could be a young man, anywhere between the age of 20 and 30, I would say. The Page of Wands. Yeah, they got a message. The expectation wasn't met, and now they're cut off. And someone might be from an area where there's a blizzard. So somebody took very quick action, a Page of Pentacles. Now they're taking very quick action to do something. And bad karma. Okay. So maybe somebody's taking very quick action to go somewhere or to do something. And they're going to have bad karma for what they attempted or agreed to try to do to you. Somebody might have bad karma right now for reversing and ending to do something to you. Somebody's going to die. Okay. Somebody might need to take a spiritual bath in case someone sent some energy towards you. Okay. Who's next in line to die in transition? So this person thought they were secretly working against you. So who's next in line to die in transition, Holy Spirit? Who is this? Is it the lawn guy or this maintenance person? The Death card, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Somebody that might have been promised a business. I'm getting an energy like somebody might have been trying to build or create their own business, maybe a landscaping business or something like that, but they don't have the money yet, but they were working toward building like an empire or their own business. But because they accepted a dirty offer to either bury something in the ground where you live or put something within proximity to you that was supposed to cause you a death and ending or take you out, because they might die. Because when so it's like man that's made an offer. Hey, you want to get that lawn business off the ground and be able to afford to buy you'll be able to afford to buy a fleet of riding lawnmowers, and you'll be able to hire someone to do payroll and hire employees, marketing, and you'll be able to get a business off the ground where you won't have to cut grass anymore. I know that's what you're working toward. Son, that could take you many years, but we can give you enough money to where you can hire people to cut grass for you and you'll be able to pay them, and you can instantly overnight build an empire out of your lawn business or whatever, instead of doing it the long hard way. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. And because they accepted a dirty offer to do this, to win at all costs, to take a shortcut. See, that's the problem when you do things to cause misfortune for others. The reason that God, however you define God, sometimes allows us years and years and years of working very hard before we become successful is there are certain people's paths that you have to cross where there are lessons that you have to learn concerning the type of business that you're building and the foundation you're building. You have to learn people's personalities. You have to learn all the tricks of the trade, how to deal with different people, how to deal with different personalities, what to invest in and what not to. Learn about judging people's characters, who's a good character, who's not, by getting burned a few times. Sometimes you're taking the long way because the lessons are along the long way of the details that you need to learn, so that when you do get the blessing, when you do get the large business, the large amount of money, it stays forever, for generations. You stay in business for a long time because of all the wisdom you've accumulated through the rough times of how to make ends meet, how to balance yourself out during seasons when the business is slow in the wintertime. You can't skip over those lessons and then be successful later on in life with the business without knowing how to stay above water during the seasons when it slows down, when business comes to a halt during the winter, when this happens, when that, putting money away, how to keep your people coming back to you or your people on your payroll, how to offer other services that you can do during the winter months, whereby it'll get you through until summer comes back again, or whatever the case. You see, it's lessons that are along the long path to wealth when you're building a business. And when you skip over those lessons, you're not going to have the wisdom and experience with people, places, and things you need to make all the right decisions that's going to stop you from losing overnight. So somebody wanted to take a shortcut and jump straight into it by making and accepting a dirty offer against you. And now they might even lose their life to win at all costs, instead of doing things the long, hard way, where the lessons are. Taking the road where you learn all those lessons about people, places, things, dating, women, along the way. The Nine of Pentacles reverse. Somebody's going to lose everything. They might end up homeless. Who's next in line to die in transition? Holy Divine Spirit. Who is this person? Someone that was financially independent and stable and expecting to expand. The Three of Wands talks about expansion. Somebody that was already doing well. They were already doing well. They wanted to literally have expansion beyond the time frame they're supposed to expand overnight by doing something malicious to an innocent person. And because they tried to do what they tried to do to you, someone's walking away from them right now. It's going to be a death and ending to this person. I don't know. This might be the person that worked on your lawn, someone that thought they could get away with something because someone that's older and carries, or someone ill advised them. Of course. Now, y'all know these people, they connect with anyone you connect with. So if you targeted, that's why we're coming together, high priestesses. But if you're a targeted high priest or high priestess, or a targeted person at all, divine man or woman, and you were targeted, and they cannot catfish you. And they can't connect a friend or family member to you or anybody to you that's going to backstab and betray you. And they can't get you caught up with any situation. They'll go as far as someone just close enough to you, like someone that cuts the grass in your neighborhood or someone that cuts the grass in your apartment complex or trims the bushes or upkeep, maintenance in the building. If they can't get to you through anybody, then they're going to have to go to the next best thing. Okay, who cuts that person's grass? Who's the mechanic? This is what they do. So if you're a targeted person, you might want to pull some cards or get someone to pull some cards on your mechanic or with your insurance company. If you have people that do maintenance on your home, anyone coming to your home to do anything with plumbing, electric, you might want to get pair up the high priestess and pull some cards if you're targeted. Because if they can't connect to you through anyone else, they're going to use whatever they have. And it could be as simple as someone that has access to where you live because they grounds keep a willy type energy from the Simpsons. They cut the grass. So we're going to have to use him because he's the closest person to this individual. Okay? Somebody's lawn guy or their maintenance person is might pass away. And they're going to go broke and lose everything because they didn't just trust God, and trust their divine path. They were already a 9 of Pentacles. They were already doing well financially with hard work. When are we going to learn the lesson? It's ignorance to believe that you can get good karma. It's ignorant to believe that. And then sometimes you have early death because you make these bad decisions that hopefully you learn from in the next life. So whoever this young person is, they're ending a conflict now that they were a part of this contract. They might not have been a part of this contract when they first came around you. But of course, like everybody else, these people went and made them an offer to become a part of it too. And of course, being a follower, they joined up with these people. And now they're going to have bad karma either coming really now soon or in the future. This was a bad idea. It's like you're creating bad karma for yourself and you don't think it's real because it's not happening right now at this very moment. And then when it does happen, it's like blindsides you out of nowhere. Okay? They have clarity that it was never a secret because you're intuitive as fuck. They have clarity that you already knew what they were up to. You might be very intuitive. With this Queen of Cups energy, you might be extremely intuitive, and someone might have provided clarity even for them to let them know, look, this person you're working around or for, they know what you're doing and what you're up to. I just thought I'd let you know. They're very intuitive. They were expecting anyone that comes in contact with them to be made an offer. They know. Okay, so something's not going to go in their favor now with a mother figure that didn't want to let something go. So this person might have been working with a mother figure. Okay, someone might be a Cancer. What's going on with this Chariot? It's some going into poverty at this point. This was a bad idea. Yeah, judgment reversed. What is this? Judgment reversed energy, being childish. About an Aquarius that was childish and paying and bribing people to do stuff to y'all. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the person that they were paying to make offers to anybody that worked for or around you. Anybody that worked for or around you. And now they didn't, but at the end of the day, we have free will. So this is a lesson, all right? So somebody's long guy is about to everything. If this is a young man that was working towards something that works maintenance in your building and around your building where you live or whatever, this person, because they took this offer, has ruined their future. They might even pass away and die in the near future, possibly, because they're getting cut off from whoever this Aquarius is that arranged for a sign that made them the offer. and somebody's gonna die. It could be them or someone close or attached to them. And this is gonna be a hard lesson to learn. Child, and they're gonna pull their energy. These are hard lessons for people to learn, unfortunately. Yeah, this person is so sad that they took this risk. They're so sad that they took this childish risk to do. How hard is it not to do shit to people and mind your business and just go to work and make your money? That's my question. How? How hard is it just to go to work and do whatever it is you do to earn money and do it without trying to hurt somebody? How? Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. How hard is it, whatever you do, if you cut grass, trim bushes, sell lemonade, sell snow cones up and down the street, whatever, whatever, whatever. At the end of the day, you eat every day, you're not dying, okay? Some of us are rich, some are poor, some are doing okay, whatever. At the end of the day, yeah, you still have what you need to survive. How hard is it for you just to do what the fuck you do and pay your bills with it like everybody else has got to? You're probably targeting someone that probably don't have that much money because they're targeted anyway. How hard is it just to be a good person? And nah, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm good. Leave me out of it. I don't want to be attached to it. I'm just going to keep on pushing toward my own goals. That's a nice lady. I don't want to do nothing to her. How hard is it to do that? Child, I don't feel bad for none of these people. I don't feel bad for them. Because how hard is it for you? If you approach me and ask me to do anything to anybody, you over there looking at that person, bothering them. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, how you doing, Miss Lucy? Hey, how you doing? Let me holler at you. He did it. He offering people to come up in your house when you're not there. Bitch, fuck you. I'm telling Miss Lucy. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm gonna let you know right now. You think that he's being nice? This man right here cutting your grass? No, he's not. Somebody offered him money to go in your house and do something to your water, your food, blah, 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 blah. I'm just telling you. You don't have to believe me, but I'm just putting you on notice that they collaborating to do something to you. And I'm not with that shit, but I just want you to be aware. All right, God bless. Maybe that's why Kuan Yin don't get pulled into none of this type of shit. Because one, I'm not afraid of no goddamn body. And you know better, you know my spirit, you know my energy, you know better than to come toward me with this type of shit. That's the thing. People know your energy. People can tell the type of person you are a lot of times because people that want to ask you shit or try to pull you into some bullshit, you'll notice when they're approaching and coming close to you because the body language, they'll start to the side. It's like a shame thing. And they'll turn their face to the side and their shoulders will kind of go lopsided a little because their body language is saying, I can't face you directly with my shoulders facing you, my eyes, my face, my head, and look you straight in the face and square in the shoulders. I can't because I'm coming at you sideways energetically too. You know, whatever proposal I'm coming toward you with, it's off kilter and I know that it's low vibrational and I'm coming at you sideways, and that's why even as I'm physically coming toward you, my body language shows now my shoulders are kind of turning sideways and my head is bending to the side and I'm turning my face a little bit off the side to ask you something, and my eyes are going all the way up in the right corner because I know I'm coming at you sideways with some bullshit and my body language is going to reflect that. Because I'm not sure how to read you yet, because your energy feels like you feel like a queen of swords. You feel like you're very transparent and you follow the rules, and I can't get into a gray area with you. I feel like you're going to be very, very blunt and straight to the point. And if I come at you with some bullshit on another person that I want to do something to, you might tell. I'm not sure if I can approach you or not. You know, you ever had someone come up to you and you're sensitive and you already know it was some bullshit, try to see if you'd be interested in entertaining or being a part of. And when that close enough to you, they felt your energy and you were like, can I help you? How you doing? What's going on? You have something you want to say? Because you've been standing there staring at me for a minute trying to get a word out your mouth, you know, and that's how you know they want to say, but the entity is telling them, no, they're not going to go for it. No, it's nothing. Are you sure? You was about to say something. No, 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 it's nothing. And then they go walking away like the humpback of like Schmeagle. They go limping away from you because they goddamn know that they read your energy, and your energy is like. All right, I hope y'all can still hear me. People know if you are approachable or not by your energy. They can tell. The demons inside of them also. No, back up, back up. My body is starting to contort. Yeah, that's what it is. When a person gets too close to you, that's demonic, and they're about to make a demonic proposal to you, but they can feel your spirit, and you have a strong spirit and a strong light and energy, their body will physically start to contort. Like literally their whole shoulders, their chest, their face, their eyes will dart from side to side. Their body will literally start to contort in front of you like Schmeagle. And it's the demonic spirits and entities in them that will turn them around and away from you. And they'll start walking away from you like, no, her energy feels too direct. You're one of those people. You understand? Your energy is too honest and direct and transparent. And they don't operate in that realm. They operate in the realm of illusions and secret hidden agendas and underlying agendas and layers on top of layers of what the, little stuff that they're trying to get away with. And you will see the agenda, whatever they're here. I want to offer you a cookie. You can get straight to the agenda and figure out what someone is doing and what they want instantly, and then break them down right then and there. And they'll be like, okay, never mind. No, I don't want anything. Are you sure? Don't go nowhere. What's wrong? Are you sure? Don't go nowhere. Someone is sad. Somebody is sad of what they invested in. Okay, so whoever this person is, everything is about to die and end for them. They might even be about to die or pass away, or they might die before their time. That's what I'm getting. Because of the decision that they made, they were presented with their own free will. They were presented with their own free will whether or not to work with these people, and they could have easily said no. They could have easily said no, and they did not. What I just said is exactly what they wanted me. They created their own burdens in their own life, and they're sad because of a bad choice. A bad choice that was presented. Someone might have cancer in their sun, moon, or rising. This person created a burden they didn't have. All they had to do was show up to whatever they do for work every day. If they work for maintenance in your building, or if they cut your grass, or whoever it is. It's this energy I picked up on. You saw it. All they had to do was keep showing up for work every day and doing their goddamn job, and don't try to hurt nobody. But that's in 2025, that's too much to ask. In 2025, apparently that's way too much to ask to try to get somebody just to do what you're supposed to do and mind your business if you don't have good intentions for somebody. Okay? So now they've created a burden they didn't even have. They've created a burden for a business that they could have grown to be very successful in the future, but now they've created bad karma and they didn't have to. And that's the truth, what I just said with the Ace of Swords here. All right, Holy Divine Spirit, what is the final message? Is it really that hard to mind your business and just do honest work? Is it really that hard to mind your business and just do honest work? Is it? Ashe. Yeah, Lori Taylor, Ashe. The truth. Is it really that difficult? Is it like, does it feel like an ass whooping or something on your body to mind your business and just do honest work? Is it painful? Somebody tell me, because I have no problem doing it at all whatsoever, and I do it every day. Somebody said, Kwanyan, you don't mind your business. You broadcast. Yeah, I broadcast business of energy that's over here in mine doing fuck shit. You're goddamn right. That's different. Yeah, y'all hear me though. God damn, it's that hard for people. People are busybodies. Just mind your business, do your job, and leave other people alone that are just trying to get it honest, live a good life. Be people that just want to Leave people alone. Leave innocent people alone that are working hard. Shh. Final message, Holy Spirit. Shh. Final message. Okay. This might be a water sign that didn't get the results that they were expecting. I have the Hermit in reverse here. Yeah, somebody didn't get the results that they were actually expecting with whoever they work with. Okay. This person was a false person. And now this. So it's like after they got this young man, I feel like this is the young man. Okay. Um, After this young man didn't bring them the results, they promised him a whole lot of money to get a business off the ground. And now he's got bad karma. He's going to lose everything. He might even pass away. And these people that were a false person that made him these promises, they helped him to get bad karma, and now they cut him off. Now they cut him off. Now they've cut him off. People are stupid. They usually what final message. What I found was what I have found is with people that work around you. If you're a woman, they will try to first pay them to see if they can if there's an opening for them to seduce you, if you'll be interested in sex or dating, if they can flirt with you. But if there's no opening at all there, then they'll be like, okay, well, there's no opening. She doesn't flirt with you. She doesn't talk to you. Oh, okay. She's not interested in you. No, she don't even want to see me. She cash apps me payments for the work I do. Or it's like, imagine if someone works cutting your grass or doing something. No, she's when she sees the work is done, I send her pictures and she cash apps me. She doesn't even want to see me. She don't, nothing personal, but no, she's not interested at all. She's very strict, very strict. Okay, well, we'll have to try another way because you're the closest person to this person. All right, bury something in. Will you bury a spiritual item like when she's not looking? You can throw it in the gutter by her house, under a tree. Is there a dead tree on her property? You could bury this under, or if you could just sneak or ask, can you come cut the grass when she's not home so she can't see what you're doing, and maybe you might be able to get something in a window or something in her home. You know, this is what they're doing with people that work that might work that are connected to you that might do things maintenance or things around your home. If they can't get in sexually, they'll just try to do something spiritual with an item they'll bury or leave or something stupid like that. And when they participate, they get bad karma. The end of this reading, what I'm saying is somebody was such a narcissist, but no matter what tactic these people use against you and who they use, the main thing here is you're a high priestess. The main thing here is you are a spiritually protected high priestess and you cut through all illusions. Nobody can trick or fool you about anything. You see straight through everything. You're a high priestess. So they cut off yet another person now that they have completely corrupted. But remember, we have free will, and this person could have said no. And because they didn't say no, now they have bad karma. So that's part of the life. That's part of it. Maybe this is a younger soul, and this is one of the lessons they need to learn. So next lifetime, they will have gotten this lesson from whatever they lost. Guys, I'm Kuan Yin. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I love each and every last one of you. Y'all have a blessed day. I don't know where you are in the world. Around here, the weather's supposed to be real good today. So I hope everybody gets some fresh air and get out there in the sun for a little while. I will be back later on Love of the Highest Vibration. Love y'all.